TJ Mosley summing it up there quite nicely as we welcome in Jastremski and Chris LoPresti for Table Talk. Chris, did the Jets go out and win this game, or did the Giants blow this game?
Did anybody actually win this game? I'm not entirely sure. No, I'm sorry. Look, I understand the Giants were in a tough position with Tommy DeVito at quarterback, but they lost the game. And let's be honest, if Graham Gano makes the field goal, think about the conversation we're having surrounding the Jets. Just the latest on a long list of just unacceptable, inexcusable losses where had everything basically fall into their lap and still couldn't find a way to push it across the finish line. So I understand you're judged on your record, wins and losses, and then the end result, somebody had to win, and they just barely, by a couple of inches on that Greg Zuerlein field goal in overtime, are the winners. But there wasn't a lot of positivity or positive things to take out of this one for the Jets. The defense, for the most part, did its job, but there were some bad penalties mixed in there as well. Again, undisciplined play. So they escape with a win, but I don't come out of this one feeling like they earned it.
Totally get that. And the Giants lost the game. I mean, the analytics, the percentages, whatever they are going to be, inside that final minute and a half, when Kayvon Thibodeau gets that sack of Zach Wilson, the game is over. Yeah. It's as simple as that. I can't even fault our guy Connor Hughes for jumping the gun because I thought the game was over too. No, yeah. I mean, all the analytic models had it that way, and you had to invent ways to lose the game. Missing a field goal, Kayvon Thibodeau jumping off sides. Then you even get to the overtime. I would have deferred for what it's worth because the Giant offense had been so bad. So, yes, you credit the Jets' special teams. You credit the Jet defense. They made enough plays on offense. But, fellas, the Giants had this game. They won this game, and then they didn't.
You mentioned deferred. I was thinking that same thing, especially when you saw how they went out and coached and played, called the plays in the overtime. Now, again, the holding penalty changed everything. But if you're going to throw three screen passes, kick off and play field position. All right, you mentioned deferring. All right, let's be fair. You know you have to go to plan Z when you have your third-string quarterback in the pouring down rain. But, JJ, where has the aggressive Brian Daboll we saw last year gone?
Eamon, he's turning a cowardly lion. It's as simple as that. Brian Daboll won me over week 1 against the Tennessee Titans last year when he played to win the game. He said, I'm going for a 2-point conversion. I'm winning this game right now. Got lucky the Titans missed a field goal in that game, but it kind of started his legendary season from a year ago. I know legendary is being a little dramatic, but you get my point. They won a playoff game. He's coach of the year. The talent wasn't there. This year, every instance, Brian Daboll has a 4th and short. He's looking to kick a field goal. Bottom line in this game, you have 1 yard. Saquon Barkley ran for over 100 yards with a third-string quarterback in the game. Give the ball to Saquon Barkley. And what people are missing in the narrative of should they have gone for it, should they have kicked, the Jets gained 10 yards of field position on that missed field goal. You need a yard. Give the ball to Saquon Barkley. It's really simple. It's cowardly coaching. What happened to Brian Daboll, CeeLo?
It's a guy that doesn't trust his team overall right now, especially on the offensive side of the ball. You brought up the Titans game week 1 of last year. They rewarded him by having success, by coming through, and it resulting in a victory. So far this year, not the case. Whether you want to go from injuries, inefficiency, lack of execution on offense, the struggles with the offensive line. In this game, it's the quarterback. You go right down the list. But, yes, you point out multiple instances now where he's opted to kick the field goal, and I think in every instance it's blown up in his face. So everything that went right a year ago with his aggressiveness, taking that opposite approach, has really gone the other way, and that's why we're looking at a 2-6 football.
Same thing can be said for Graham Gano. All those kicks he made last year, he is missing this year. All right, Chris, quickly on this one. How did this game change your feeling, big picture, about what the Jets are?
It doesn't. All week I felt this was a game that the Jets should win. I thought they'd cover the number. It ended up a push. But the reason I never put my money where my mouth was because I don't trust the Jets in these spots. They don't handle prosperity well. Big win against the Eagles, week off. They come out of the bye, and they left a lot to be desired. We pointed out some of the good things that they did, but this was a game that I thought they should have won going away. It didn't happen, but moving forward the rest of the way, the schedule lightens up. They'll still be in the mix, but in a big spot, I'm not going to trust them.
Doesn't change anything for me. The Jets have a terrific defense. They play great special teams, but the bottom line is I don't trust their coach, and I don't trust their quarterback. The same remains going into the Charger game, the Raider game, and beyond. Go 2-2 in the next 4, and they're set up to make the playoffs.
The other thing is, though, they are a very undisciplined team.
Unacceptable.
They almost handed this game to the Giants with all those penalties. Gentlemen, thanks for joining us here for Table Talk on Honda Sports Night.